In this video, I'm going to briefly explain how to do a journal review for my class. Anytime I ask you to do a journal review for any of my courses, this is going to be the process, and so you can refer to this video if you ever need help in the future. So first of all, I'm sharing with you a picture of the rubric that I use to grade a journal review. I've also posted it for you, that way you can refer to it yourself. First of all, you will get an article. Most often, I give you the article I want you to review. Sometimes I may ask you to search for one, but normally I either give you one or I give you options from which you can choose. And what you do first of all is after you read it, then you are going to type a one-page summary of what the article said. Now notice that it's just one page. So therefore that means I really don't want any quotes from the article because one page is not a lot of text. So you need to summarize what the author was trying to say in the paper without using too many words. And also you'll notice on the rubric that here to get the full points that you've summarized correctly and concisely, but also that, I can tell that it's your own sentence structure and you haven't just copied the ideas out of the article. Then on the second page, you will do a personal reflection. And on this page is where you think about what you have read about in the article and then apply it to your own life. This is where you're allowed to share personal information related to the topic. You might want to think about everything from what did this concept look like when I was in school to how do you think it should look like in your future classroom. Maybe you can also think about like its relevance, its importance. And then sometimes you also want to think about like, do you agree or disagree with what the author is saying? Particularly in my upper level courses, sometimes I give you articles that challenge you and challenge your thinking about your perspective as a teacher. Like, is what this person's saying actually good practice or not? Or would it work or not? So sometimes it's fine to disagree with whatever's being said in the article. You have to just be critical in the reflection piece and think about what the author is saying and then how it applies to your life. So that's one page of summary and then one page of personal reflection. At the bottom, you'll notice this is kind of the details part of the journal review. The formatting is very important to me. If you have followed all of the directions, that means you will have typed 2 full pages. You will have it double spaced in a Times New Roman font, 12 point with 1-inch margins around. Also, it means when you hit the enter space for your next paragraph that you have changed that setting so that it's at 0 point and does not create a larger space in between paragraphs. So because we're only writing 2 pages here, I get pretty picky about the formatting because I want you to say as much as possible in the small space that you have to write. Also, on each journal review, you will include a title page with your name, mailbox number, and the title of the article. Also, I will be grading for spelling and grammar, and you can see that down here at the bottom. So I really like for students to stick to the 2 pages. It's fine if you go like a few sentences over onto a second page, but I don't want you turning in 4 or 5 pages for a journal review. Also, if you type, because it has a title page on it, you do not need to include things like name, mailbox number, date at the top of the page. So the 2 full pages needs to be 2 full pages of text. Whenever you submit a journal review, you will keep the article yourself and then you will actually just upload what you have typed. If you have any questions at any point, you just need to let me know. Thanks.